So I've been AWOL for a minute on the posting. Still been lifting, mostly at home. Went gym today, so I figured I'd film again. Try and get back in the flow of it. But the flow of filming. How am I that lazy? I'm that lazy. Anyway, check the pump. Oh, damn. Good lift. Hit 185 for 4 reps. 4 or 5, I'm not sure. And I've always been a real ROM goblin, but I think it is time to shorten the rep range on just about everything I do. Certain exercises, it's not going to be as beneficial, but certain sizes, it's going to be incredibly beneficial. As you guys may remember, I've yapped about the heavyweight partials for lateral raises. Mind-boggling changes happened very quickly from that exercise alone. Like, to be honest, you wouldn't look at me and be like, you're taking steroids, but back then, if you saw just the shoulder progression in the amount of time, you'd probably be suspect just because I already had a pretty good physique. So you'd think like, oh wow, how is it even really possible for an intermediate lifter to gain that quickly? I'm telling you, it's just that I did it on a pretty regular basis. I was doing it like, because it's a volume thing, that's why you're doing it. And I did it about twice a week. So it was like really getting hammered in. But go watch, Jay Cutler hitting bench press. You're going to see a bunch of people in the comments go, what the fuck are those reps? But like, if you haven't gotten to the point where in bench press and incline, which should be about the same, they really feel the same to me, like it's just a different angle of the same workout. So the second half of the rep is you're not moving the weight. Whoa, what the fucking idiot. You're not moving the weight with your, that was a fucking, what are those things called? Is it a Seron? The bikes? What? I don't know. I'm not against those shits, but like, that retard's gonna get flattened, and I'm not gonna feel bad for him. Shut up, fucker! Fucking idiot! Yeah, you deserve that, so. I'll fucking hit him if he comes up on me. I don't give a shit. It's a fucking child. He's breaking the law. He's not gonna do shit. Anyway, just kidding, of course. But, what was I saying? Right, short, I don't know. Everything's getting into fads and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I've been seeing a bunch of, shit about Jeff Nippard. Like, Jeff Nippard's cool. I'm just saying, I saw a couple of, like, I'm subscribed to him, so it's not like it went viral probably, but he's been bringing up more and more stuff about studies done on the long length partial. So the long length is the stretched portion of the workout, and then the short length is the contracted point. So for an example, preacher curls is typically you're taught to do it in a, well, I guess there's two schools of thought. Some people do full range of motion, but typically people don't want you to go all the way down because it's gonna like it's gonna fuck up your elbows, tendons and shit. Your tendons, probably your bicep tendons, are probably just gonna snap if you're using too much weight. But anyway, so that's a short length partial. It's also why I hate that exercise. It just doesn't do jack shit. When have you ever had fun just like hanging out in the contracted point of the workout? And I don't mean in isolation, because throw those in every once in a while whenever you want. If it helps, for me, those just help me to feel the contraction more so that I can cause the contraction more. That's the only reason I do that. But so yeah, there's certain things where you probably don't want to do long length partials just because of certain dangers. Like biceps, you're going to have a lot more dangers. But that does leave on the table, because here's the real thing. Typically you can do more weight at the bottom of the rep. That's why ideally a perfect machine would make it so that the weight is heavier on the bottom and in the stretched portion, and easier in the contracted position. You get what I'm saying? And that it's like the hack squat. The hack squat makes it way heavier at the bottom. I don't know if you've ever felt that, but it's horrifying. And if you don't really know how to set up for it, you'll set up at the top feeling like, oh yeah, this is like, kind of my squat weight, maybe a little bit less or something. And then you're like, and then you go down, you're like, it's getting heavier. So there's that. But the long length partials and just making sure to keep tension. The trickiest part is to stretch the muscle as much as you can, but whilst keeping tension on it. That's why, for an example, is for pull-ups, I've never known how I feel about the letting yourself go all the way down and fully stretching it out, because I've always kind of done them that way, and I've always gassed out very quickly, and it's always felt very good. But sometimes I feel like I get more time under tension when I'm not doing that. Anyway, I'll shut up now. I got big chests from today, if you hadn't noticed.